Good evening, folks. Hang on. I gotta restart this. Connection's not strong. Oh, there we go. Never mind. So, good evening, folks. Welcome to everydaykt number 77. And for those of you watching, do me a favor. Go back to everydaykt number 76 and share the crap out of that video. I want to make sure the whole world knows that it's not just completely cut, ripped, toned yoga masters who can do that stuff in a kilt. So go back to number 76 on whatever platform you are and share that to everybody you know. So today we're talking about results. What's up, Dave? And I think I got pretty much my ass kicked last night. That shit was hard. So I'm having a little bit of the water of life. Soothes the weary spirit and bones. So, yoga is hard as hell. As you watched yesterday's video, you'll know I fell on my face at least once, fell on my ass once or twice, and I had all kinds of people laughing their ass off at me trying to do yoga with absolutely no training. So what does that tell me? Tells me I gotta get my ass in shape, improve flexibility, and do it a lot better. So you expect some random kilt yoga in and around my various musings. So title of today's is the results. So what does that mean? What did I learn from yesterday's video? So I learned one thing is that if you're not going to show your ass, nobody's going to watch your video. The kilt yoga 30-second shot, something like 25 million views, 30 million views, or some ungodly number. Of course, 30 seconds in, what? You got bare asses right in front of you. So I didn't do that. I only have 1,000 views. They did it, 30 million views. So no worries, Dave. Don't worry about the Kenny. I was just messing around. Don't take anything personal that I say, because I'm not taking anything personal that anybody says to me. So first things, show your ass. You're gonna get people watching your video. So I can do that. So and don't expect it anytime soon. Second thing is one of the reasons I did that was to show that you don't have to be a specific look, a specific size, a specific anything to do the stuff that you want. I like to think that I'm in halfway decent shape, but, I obviously yesterday proved me completely wrong. Half an hour of fake yoga kicked my ass. So, have to, get out there and do it. But you don't have to say, oh, well, I don't look like those two guys that were in that kilt video doing yoga in the woods on rocks, so I can't do yoga because I'm not those two guys. Well, that's complete BS. Doesn't matter what you look like, what you feel like inside, any of that crap. Just do it because, those guys, sure, they may have hit the lottery genetically and have been that way since birth. The average human being is nothing like those guys. So, I'm taking it upon myself. I'd love to turn what I have into something like what they had, but maybe a little bit taller and not as scrawny. But yeah, I would love to be like that, but that means I have to kick my own ass and get out there and do it. So I'm going to. I know that there's a few yoga, I got a few friends who run a yoga class on Thursday nights down at a friend's art studio. God only knows, I might join, or I might go down there. It's the same place that I shot everydaykt number 2. Cartwheels and kilts, yeah, I actually did the cartwheel and a kilt thing. The only problem is gravity got the best of me. I didn't fall on my head, but I did fall on my ass. So, videos, show your ass, you get views. Don't show your ass, you don't get views. Yoga is hard, but anyone can do it. That's why they have easy, intermediate, advanced. The easy stuff is easy. It's, I can stand up and put my hands together. Yay, that's a pose. And then the ta-das when you're on doing the side planks, or grabbing your feet. And then you've got the human pretzels upside down on your head while balancing some kind of who knows what upside, wherever. And you look like more of a modern Picasso than an actual person. Well, I couldn't do that last one's, but the first one's easy. So I'm going to work myself into that. So the third thing is that you get sore pretty quick when you don't stretch and don't work out, and don't do some kind of daily physical activity, which I usually don't because I've got too much crap going on in my life. Well, I'm going to have to I don't know what I'm going to have to do, get up earlier or something so that I can fit that in there, because I feel better. I felt better after all that yoga. I kicked my ass and I banged my head on the oak floor than I have in a while, because I used to be an athlete and I'm not. So I had to get back into that. The last thing is the power of the video versus social media, versus everything else in social media. If any of you out there, I know Chris is doing it pretty much every day, but anybody else is out there and they're looking to create something or other for themselves, establish themselves with a brand, or establish themselves as the expert in something or other, grab your video, do what Chris did, push the button, make it happen. Yes, 30 minutes. Well, 30 minutes of just about anything is going to do awesome things for you. It doesn't matter what it is. So I encourage you, if you're not a yogi or a boo-boo, if you're not going to endeavor to modify yourself physically from where you are now through actual hard work and training and practice, and not trying to shortcut through some super fad diet pill that's basically caffeine or some other illicit things, you're actually going to bust your ass and actually do the work. If you're not going to do those two things, well, you can still use the kilt to your advantage in your personal and professional life through using videos and whatever else to become that guy, the kilt guy who does whatever. Because through that video last night, the things that I know happened. One, that happened as a result of my efforts. One, a lot of people laughed their ass off. And there are still people laughing because that was some funny shit. Two, there are a lot of people who are understanding that yoga's hard, but yoga is not something you can't do because you're not those two guys. Yoga is something that you can do to improve flexibility, improve strength, improve focus, maybe gain a center in your life, metaphysically, spiritually, however you want to word it, but you can center yourself through a meditative style of yoga. So you can improve your life that way as well. And there were other people who, through my efforts, they like, hey, congratulations, good job. Your form sucked, but at least you did it. Well, hopefully I've inspired someone else to try. Yeah, fall on your head. That happens. Fall on your ass, sure, it happens. That's why it's got padding. It's fine. Keep going. Keep practicing. Do it again. Try it again. Keep going. Am I going to be over here doing kilted handstands in 6 months? It could happen. I mean, my ceilings are a little low, but I'll have to go outside maybe. I don't know. We'll find out the hard way. 6 months from now, that'll be what? Something like Kilt all or Everyday KT 300. We'll see. Maybe I'll try it. So, can I get an amen? No pulpit here. I'm just talking. So, throat's getting dry. So the one big takeaway I want all of you to get from yesterday's little shenanigans of mine is that you don't have to be that picture perfect model of whatever it is that you want to do. I by no means look like an average yoga person. The average yoga person, from what I've seen, is about 5'5" and about $120 and has less fat on it than the wall behind me. So that's not me at all. I'm about 2 of those people crammed into one body. But I tried it anyway. And I'm probably going to keep doing it because I like that feeling of accomplishment and knowing that my body is accepting the workout that I tried to give it. Maybe I can get better at it and help inspire some other people who have been struggling with that kind of thing for weeks, months, years even. You know, maybe help them out. And if it's not physically, mentally, or if not mentally, spiritually, or metaphysically, or through the force even, if you will. However, but from my perspective, one person, all it takes. One person starts feeling better about themselves because of anything that I do, then I win. All day long. They're just one person. And I've already got that. I know Chris is doing awesome, and he's repeated several times that he's like, KT taught me showed me that I can do this, so I am. That's one. That's all it takes. So mission accomplished. I'm kicking ass because people are using what I'm showing and what I'm saying to their benefit, and it's helping. Yeah, Chris, but Chris, you come to the gray side and we have scotch, so scotch is better than cookies. So just remember, you don't have to be 5'11", 150 pounds if you're a guy, or 165 pounds and cut like Adonis, made out of marble, and with chiseled features and exactly symmetrical everything to be happy and to be awesome. So go out there, kick some ass, try some yoga, scare the crap out of people if you want, because you go out to a public park and start doing yoga while kilted, people are going to stop. You're going to make the paper or God knows what else. And just go have fun, be yourself. And if you're not doing yoga, go do something else. Pick up an instrument that you've wanted to play for the longest time. Grab that pen and start writing that book you've been putting off for 25 years. Go talk to that girl. Go do something awesome for yourself. And enjoy life. And enjoy what it is you're doing because you can. Nobody's holding you back. I'm sure as hell not. No, Kim, you don't have... Well, actually, Kim, yes. Because a model is a representation of a real-life person. And real-life people comes in about as many shapes and sizes as you can imagine. So, yes, you do. Because every single person out there is a model for somebody else. Someone, somewhere. Every single person fits that role for someone else somewhere in this world. Now, you don't have to be the stick figure you see on the cover of all the magazines that at the Walmart rack that say you have to be a size 2 and you have to be this tall with whatever crap that they're spewing. All crap. All of it. They're just trying to sell magazines and make you feel bad about yourself so you can buy whatever products they're schlepping inside those pages. Ignore all of it. Every bit of that stuff. Just get out there and kick ass in your own way, the way doing it, what it is you do. So, secret message. Secret messages are trouble. So, tonight, Kiltology. Somebody put one up there. Dave, take care, man. Chris, bingo, Kiltology, some of the old stuff. Well, technically it's all old stuff, but here we go. Oh, man, Chris, I don't know, Michelle said actual number 471. I'm curious now. What is Kiltology 471? Oh, I actually read this one 3 days ago. So, Michelle, you're a little behind the 8 ball. I read that one just a couple of weeks ago, or a couple of episodes ago. It's about nothing. It's very cool. So, Chris, you win again. Well, as always, unless it royally sucks, which sometimes it does, First one I find is the first one I read, and some of you might get this one. So Kiltology number 26. Again, Kiltology right here, talking about Amazon. Sucking on the corners of your kilt does not provide the same nutritional value as your towel. You will most likely wind up with a hell of a hangover though. So, sucking on the corner of your kilt, no nutrition, probably some booze. And whoops, if you got that, kudos to you. So, do me a favor and go kick some ass today, tomorrow, sometime this week, and figure out something that you really enjoy doing, you haven't done in a long time, and go do it. Even if it's bowling. Now, bowling in a kilt is a hell of a good time, and everybody in the bowling alley loves it and has a blast. Every time I've been there, to any bowling alley while kilted, it's been a total awesome time. And with people I have no idea who they were, it just becomes a great, huge party, and we're talking in the middle of the afternoon. So, go kick some ass, have a good time, and I will see everyone tomorrow. Don't forget, go back to everydaykt number 76 and share the shit out of that thing. I want to see if I can't get up to maybe 10,000 views in the next couple days. Be strong. Put a kilt on. Talk to you tomorrow night.